bottom when I lost my rock, my father. He was my world. The sad part is that I just lost him so suddenly and untimely. And I strongly believe that he went too soon. I was the apple of his eye and he was my lifeline. Now, what's a life without a lifeline? I was in shambles. Now, what kept me going? What kept me going was there was this voice inside of me uh, that told me that Swati, you cannot give up. You will not give up. Now, I will be lying if I say that no, I did put up a strong face and I never wanted to give up. But no, there were times that I wanted to give up. Definitely. And that's when this voice became my lighthouse. This voice told me that you cannot give up, Swati. And then I started having conversations with this voice. And I told this voice that no, I want to give up. There were times, there were circumstances, there were situations in my life in which I told this voice that I want to give up. I cannot take this anymore. I can't breathe. I want to give up. And that's when this voice told me that Swati, you cannot give up. You just cannot give up. You can, you can cry, you can shout, you can be angry, you want to seclude yourself, please seclude yourself. You want to go into solitude, please do, by all means. You want to run, walk, crawl, do anything you want to do, but you will not give up. And well, I did obey her command. And then started a journey which was perhaps my journey of my karma. And hearing this voice, I did not give up. And the voice of my soul did not let me go down that downward spiral. And that kept me going. And the voice of my soul put me onto the path of my karma. How Lord Krishna helped Arjun. Arjun was completely deluded and he had all these fears and doubts in his mind about what he should do on the battleground. That's how I fought it. I fought my journey at rock bottom with the help of this voice coming inside of me. And in hindsight today, I know this voice is the voice of my soul. And we all have that voice of we all have this voice inside us. In fact, in my book, there is a line that says that the voice of your soul is your umbilical cord with the cosmos. And it indeed is. And so, all I was then doing was my karma. And I just did not have time to breathe, think. The voice of my soul became my guiding light. And I just kept on doing my karma. And one of the things I'd like to say today that adversity reveals your real character. And it did. It does. Nothing reveals your real character and your true character unless you are, unless those lot of adversities fall upon you like an avalanche. And it did in my case fall upon me. And I think it also helped me know the real me. And that's why I then decided that, okay, this is going to be my guiding light. About 3 years back, I read this study by WHO that said that every 40 seconds, one person commits suicide. And when I read it, I was startled. And I thought that I was also at that point of time in my life. I could have given up. I wanted to give up, but I did not. And that's when I thought that, okay, which means I now know the secret sauce of survival at rock bottom. And that's when I decided that I will write a book. And I'm going to share the recipe to make the secret sauce of survival at rock bottom with the world. And I started my journey. For 6 months, I did extensive research into 3 aspects, which is psychology, Greek philosophy, and quantum physics, because I wanted my book to be backed by logic and science. And once I did that research for one year, I kept on writing it. For another year, I kept on editing it ruthlessly. And then finally, of course, the publishing stage and everything. And this whole process took about 3 years. I worked on this book tirelessly, relentlessly, with all my heart, soul, blood, sweat, pain, and all the wisdom which I earned in my life at rock bottom is something that I've poured into it. In fact, one of the first lines of my book is that this book is an outpour from my soul in ink, and it indeed is. And here it is, and the book is called The Secret Sauce is You, because the secret sauce is always you. You have in you all the ingredients to achieve whatever you want to achieve. It may be a desire, it may be an ambition, it may be just peace, it may be wisdom. I think if you have wisdom, you will have everything in life. I strongly believe, and if there is one word that describes my book the best, and that is wisdom. And my book has this very interesting subtitle called Being Your Ownmate. And I'm not averse to the idea of soulmate. In fact, in my book, I have dedicated an entire chapter on love, and it's called Love, Sex, and Ruthless Compassion. In fact, if there is something that runs in the very blood of my book, that is, of course, love. But yes, all I'm saying is that before you recognize your soulmate, there is a step before that. You have to find yourself. You have to recognize yourself, and then you have to go inside of yourself and take this inward journey. It is not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But you have to go inside of yourself. You have to identify all your strengths, weaknesses, flaws. Then use your strengths to make this world a better place, to make your life a great life to be in. And then use your flaws and weaknesses. Use them to understand why you are the way you are. Learn about you. We study in our schools, we study in our colleges. We study every other subject, but we don't study this subject that we are born with. How can you excel in yourself when you don't study yourself only? So this book is all about self-awareness. You need to go inside of yourself. And then once you are aware of your flaws, then you accept them. Because when there is acceptance, that's when you work on them. And when you work on them, you naturally overcome them. And then you become the best version of yourself. And you will naturally fall in love with yourself. You don't have to look someone outside of you to fall in love with. And then you will be a live wire and magnet who will be just attracting love and also spreading love, because you will be overflowing with love. Any person who you will come in contact with, you will spread that love. You will become a walking, talking love and motion for this world. You will become a gift to this world. So I want you all to, yes, do read this book, get into this inward journey, go inside yourself, find you, learn you, know you, love you, and be you, for there is no one like you or will ever be. So then, become your best self and become your own mate, because your own mate will never lead you astray. Thank you.